Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square. It's Monday, December 11th, 2023, and from all the barricades, you can see that Donald Trump was expected today. He had said he would be here today. Well, he changed. It's totally within his right. It's the Letitia James versus Donald Trump org trial coming to it's something of an end game. It's endless. But he was going to testify today, but he didn't. But somebody didn't tell NYPD, or at least they didn't tell the barricades people, because all the barricades are here. And so we're doing this broadcast from a slightly different position. Now, we're covering in the federal courts, I can't tell you how many trials. We're covering the Venezuela trial of Carlos Orense for massive drug dealing, narco trafficking, leading all the way up to Nicolas Maduro. Even as the UN meets about the Venezuela Guyana thing, and absolutely zero effect, just like their other everything that they touch. But I'll get back to that in a moment. What I wanted to say, this is a slightly more nitty-gritty situation. On Friday late, and so this is our first time to broadcast about it, there was a guy called Sprecher, Bennett Sprecher, a Broadway producer charged with having child porn on his phone. That's fine. We covered his case early on when we first got here after being thrown out of the UN, covered it, and we've continued to track it. And interestingly enough, now Mr. Bennett, he's got probation, which is strange on that charge. But now he's trying to end his probation. And the U.S. Attorney's Office wrote in on Friday and said his memo seeking to end probation and his exhibits are all sealed. They should be unsealed. We agree, and we wrote to Judge Etkin, and I think you're going to see that in the docket. But here's the irony. The same U.S. Attorney's Office said nothing. In fact, said we have no position when OneCoin fraudster Sebastian Greenwood sealed all 33 of his sentencing letters. So I don't understand. I don't know if there's a policy. I don't know if it's case by case. I don't understand. But we're moving heaven and earth to appeal that decision. It's not that easy, but it strikes me like there's a policy question to be addressed. Now, here's the absolute fraud, though. I think we can get to the bottom of that. The UN is irredeemable, and mostly because of Antonio Guterres, totally corrupt. Okay, this is a guy that's now reinvented himself as an environmentalist after having lived off Partex oil company's money through Gulbenkian. Today, he praised the head of ADNOC, the head of COP, and said, let's rise to his challenge. His challenge, well, the hypocrisy is stupefying.